points in the game.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Longhorns will kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteers offense will get first crack at it here. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Gets the back moving. Takes the easy completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle. It's Rasmussen. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Volunteers Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sends him back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Knight. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Rush is on him, and they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Longhorns offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Trying to get the corner. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to the toss. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss play.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. There he goes. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And throws off the RPO. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Scrambling away. Finds a little space. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Start with second down. Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down. On the run deep down the right side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll run it. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. USC found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Coliseum. Fight on, and the men of Troy will do just that. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And the Vols are in the hurry-up. No Tennessee quarterback will ever be revered like Peyton Manning, but many more throws like that, and they're going to say, this guy's getting into the realm at least.
Well, you get in the realm, you're good. You get in the realm, you start talking about Hall of Fame. That's what kind of tradition you've had with a guy like Peyton Manning. His fingerprints are still on this program, and if you are mentioned with him, that's a good day at the office.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Leaves it with the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They've already put a couple of scores up and they look to add to it on this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And that is great third down and short defense. You're thinking up the middle. You got to react to something wide. Great job seeing the toss, stretching it out, making sure they don't get downhill, making sure they don't get the first down.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the quarterback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separate.
Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Touchdown, Longhorns! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll ride Davis here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Knight. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Vols will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. They'll send the back in motion. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. To the 15. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Nice play offensively. You go with the toss to the left, and how about the blocking downfield by the wide receiver on that play? If you're going to run to the perimeter, you've got to have guys doing work downfield for you, and they had it on that one.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The pull and throw off the RPO. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They are perfect on fourth down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Tries to get it on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Oh, he's got some space. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Flying out to the left. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown ball. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33, engage 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Got it, looking for a first. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Get it out on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. Finds his man. It's Lockett. Got room at the 35. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, Longhorns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 9 to Washington. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to it. Goodness gracious. They're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Here's the pressure. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Texas offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Turning it on. Touchdown, Texas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's got the back in the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Volunteers are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an...
There he goes! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Flushed out of the pocket. And some room to work. Oh, a lot of space. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. It's first down from the 11. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Texas 49, Tennessee 7.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Rasmussen. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running behind that left side. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air, it's Lagway. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Takes it the other way. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter.